Snow White. So on Snow White, it's actually rather complex. Um, so as I go back in the different versions, it seems that all of the envy kind of is displaced from the stepmother to the mother, so it's closer to the self, and then onto the daughter itself, who wants to kill her mom. So we see that it's actually a projection, and to reassure people, it's nice when it's away, but really it's a tale about jealousy, and what does it do to people, how it cripples us. At the end, the stepmother is forced to wear slippers that are in hot iron, and so apparently it hurts and it makes her dance the poor devil dance, and she dies from it of exhaustion. Alright, so that's what hate and jealousy does. Envy, it makes us dance a sad dance until exhaustion. Other aspects, she is supposed to go to the woods, and it turns out in earlier versions that is done by her mother, who loses her in the forest. Now the picture of Snow White, who is saying hello and is one with nature. She is not naked, but she really can talk with animals, and that really impressed the hunter, who is trying to be one with the animal, but to kill them. And so he appreciates, what she can do. That depiction is from Saint Francis of Assisi. That's a saint. Okay, so it means that that when we see that, we are recognizing a saint. This is the attribute of a saint. They're one with nature. They are one with what is. The animals don't fear because there's nothing to fear. There is no evil, no, no meanness, no wanting, no desire of just marvel at everything. Everything's beautiful. All right, and so that makes her in a way invincible, because everybody's just marveled at her ability. And so her mother her mother or her stepmother or the hunter or the servant is unable to kill her, and she runs to the house of the seven dwarf. Now, I don't believe personally. I mean, we to make it nice, they are dwarves and they work in a mine, and every time they hit a rock, it's a diamond. All right, so the story comes from Germany, so there are mines. And when you strike a rock, it's not to get a rock, it's not to get a diamond, but it's to get coal. And why are they so small is because they are kids. And they are kids wearing hoods to not get soot all over themselves. And they probably, malnourished and stuff. They don't see, so they're suffering from different disease that prevents their proper growth. But basically, they're kids. And really, really young. She is also very young, much younger than 14 years old, actually. That puts into perspective. Instead of cleaning the place, she actually, it's more the style of, I'm really tired, I'm going to try everything, and I'm just going to steal and rob, and but to make it nice, it's just, she cleaned the whole place, and she cooked meals, and she laid in all the 3 or 7 beds. Turns out that actually in the earlier version, she just eats a little bit of every pot, kind of like somebody that we know, Goldilocks. Okay, so now Goldilocks, the bears. Okay, the bears are just people who work on a farm, and they are the farmer. They are the peasants. Okay, and they just go to work during the whole day, and they have cooked already the meal of the night before, so they're too tired to cook. Okay, so they have cooked it in the morning. And when they arrive, they can see, because if you move in your porridge, if you move a spoon, you can see the imprint of it. Okay? So that's what's going on. It's not bears, guys. Bears don't eat with spoons, I promise. But, so in the Snow White version, instead of chasing her out, as normal peasants would do, they're like, yeah, stay over. You're just like us. And that's really also interesting, because it's then if you look at it as, okay, you could say, so on the projection aspect of hate, okay, so her stepmother hates her, or in early version it's her mother who hates her, who wants what she has, and in earlier version it's Snow White who wants what their mother has and is trying to kill her. So it's like a projection that's moving around or moving in and out, and because it's a projection, you don't know which one is forth or which one is back. Okay, so it fits, every aspect fits. But what's happening is actually self-hate. It's the inability to love on oneself fully. You're just too beautiful. And that's, I think, one of the reasons why she is trying to embellish herself and wears a ribbon that actually strangles her, embellish herself by combing her hair, and it just poisons, so she faints. And in some it's a ring that's put on her finger and she just passes out. And in the Disney version it's an apple. Okay. Now the point being is that all of this is a way of wanting to be more of what you already are, and how the danger of it, and not listening to your intuition, to the child who are there, who wants you to be safe. It could be the child in you trying to tell you, hey, don't accept anybody in, and the bird's trying to protect her. If you perceive something in your world that's negative, maybe not. Maybe it is positive. Maybe it's trying to help you. Maybe those birds are trying to help you. Maybe it was a good thing that it happened like that, and we cannot know. We're just doing our best, and we got to know our heart, and then we can know what is our motive. What are we trying to get? She cannot be starving enough so that she really needs an apple. Is she? Maybe. All right. What will cause the catalepsy? Her total fainting and collapsing on the ground. It's apparently something like deadly nightshade, atropa. So if you eat it, that's for sure pretty poisonous. But she didn't eat it. She just took it in her mouth, and it was so potent that it just made her pass out. And that's the Sabbath, the witches, the witch's ointment, flying like a witch and all that. That's what they're talking about. She is having her voyage right there of initiation, of being a queen of which sorcery, in a nice word. So by taking in those things, she understands that world now. Just probably like her mother or stepmother, who had that knowledge too. Okay, that's pretty good.